What is up, YouTube? Welcome to my very first episode of my diary. New series I'm bringing you. Basically, I thought, I really want to do another question and answer, but I did not get any questions from my last video, so I was like, what could I do that would be personal and interactive with my subscribers? So I was like, why do I not start a diary? So basically, I am starting a diary on this channel, and I hope you guys enjoy. It'll give you a little bit of insight of what is going on in my life, and it's going to be the same thing as my question and answer series. It's going to be using leftover gameplays. This is a very interesting gameplay because it was a warm-up game for me with the Vepr when I was going through every single gun, trying to warm up to get a chem strike with it. And so basically I just jumped into a team deathmatch game, and lo and behold, by myself, our team goes 75 and 11. I thought we were going to be 75 and like 6 for a while, but basically we ended up getting some deaths towards the end, and I ended up going 14 and 1. I really wanted to go for a chem strike and TDM, but I knew I was going to run out of time, especially since I had such good teammates. So I'm uploading this gameplay simply off that my teammates did so good, and it is so hard to get into a lobby and have your teammates do good. So shout out to them. So let's get into it. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be talking about what's going on in my life and what's been happening. So if you didn't know, if you live under a rock, Sunday was Father's Day, and it was my very first Father's Day, and it was awesome. Got some gifts and got some quality time with my family. We went out to my favorite restaurant, and you guys are going to laugh at me, but my favorite restaurant is Applebee's, and for whatever reason, I just love that place. So went there, had a great time. My in-laws were there and just had fun. But what else happened is I just started back up on my job. I had taken 2 months off of my job, and basically what my job is I work in a treatment center. It is a residential treatment center for troubled teens, and I am a youth development counselor. That's like one of my jobs. My other job is a pastor, and so I took 2 months off of the job where I worked with troubled teens, and basically I came back on Saturday to work my first shift back. And my schedule usually works, I work a 15-hour shift on Saturday and a 15-hour shift on Sunday. So that's basically all my hours for the week. I do 30 hours. And so I wasn't even supposed to start this weekend. I was supposed to start the following weekend, but they really needed some extra help on Saturday. So I went in there and worked. And then they were like, well, we actually are really short night staff too, and like aren't going to be able to function without some people. Like, is there any possible way you could stay? And I was like, I don't know. I have to talk to my wife. And so I ended up staying. And so basically I ended up working a 24-hour shift at my job, which is a stressful job and not easy to say the least, and I only got 1 half-hour break, so that was crazy. They did let me take a nap, which I don't know if me sharing that is a bad thing. I don't think you're supposed to, but I had my radio next to me just in case they needed anything. So that I was wiped out on Saturday, so I got a nap, but I got the royal treatment from my wife and from my in-laws, just treat me all sweetly and everything. So it was a lot of fun going out to eat and spending some quality time with the family. And then to make things better, Monday, today, this video is going up Monday. You probably won't see it till Tuesday, but today is my birthday, and so I had my wife's grandparents come into town also, and we celebrated with them. It was random that they're in town for my birthday, and so we just went out to this nice steakhouse. Really enjoyed myself. The steakhouse is super, super cool. They do this thing where they say it's on the rock, and so there's on the rocks, so you get like a steak, and there's a rock that's heated up in the kiln overnight, and it's 700 degrees, and so the meat comes off only partially cooked when it comes out, and basically what you do is you cut into it, and you can flip it onto where the red is and cook it to whatever wellness you want. So you can make it well done, you can make it medium rare, you can make it whatever you want. So yeah, it was super good and tasty. And then they also give you a bunch of different sauces, and yeah, and so you can cook the sauces into the meat. Basically, just had an awesome time. And yeah, this gameplay is coming to an end. I go 14-1. My team dominates. But this being said, make sure you leave a comment with some questions that you have for me. Leave multiple questions because I just want to do that Q&A series. But I'm really excited about this series where I can go back and look back on what was going on in my life then. So I'm CODsNiceGuy, and I'm out. Peace.